Here's Naomi. Alright, so body position is good. Hips and legs behind the water. Reach forward is good. And breathing, head position, comfortable. The biggest thing I see above water is that your hand is entering the water maybe just a little too close to your head, more so with the right than the left. See how your right hand goes in the water right next to your head, and your left is a bit in front. So both of them can be a bit in front and arguably slightly further when you enter. Yeah, it's fine to enter and then extend forward. That's what you want to do. Yeah, but both of them are kind of right at your head level. The extension itself is good. There's always a bit of room for improvement with most people, so that when you're reaching forward, you really are hyperextending your lat, and you close down the space in between your shoulder and your cheek or your ear, so that you've reached as far as you can. You'll see a better view of that on the underwater and the freeze frames at the end of this. But streamline, everything else. Your hands are reaching in front of each shoulder, so left hand in front of the left shoulder, right hand in front of right shoulder. That's good. The rotation looked good, and your hips and legs are staying in the same line as your upper body. Pull-wise, that right arm looks sort of like the straight arm pull, if you recall that discussion, where the upper arm and forearm and upper arm are in the same line or same plane as you pull through the stroke. The left starts out with a bit of a straight arm pull, and then there's a bit of elbow slippage. So looking at the right again, maybe just a bit of the elbow slipping on the second half of the stroke on that one as well. And when we do the slow-mo, you get a better idea of what's going on with that. The path that you're pulling looks good. You're pretty much pulling directly back. That's what you want to do. And your kick looked comfortable. I don't see any problem with the kick. So nice extension. There might be just the slightest bit of room for improvement on that, but that's pretty good. Good rotation. You can see you're over on your side, and then you're starting the pull. So at this point, it's a straight arm. Still a straight arm. And then the elbow leading the stroke back just slightly. So that forearm hasn't gone vertical at any point until here. So that's the big fix on that side, is getting that forearm to go vertical and holding the vertical position through the stroke. Left arm, entering a little close to your head and then extending forward and down just a bit. So that might be just a little bit of a low starting point by a couple of inches. Rotation pretty good. Extension could be a little better, I think, on that one. Your rotation follows through there. And then here, straight arm, almost getting to a high elbow catch. Starting to get the high elbow catch there. A little more high elbow catch, so getting good on this one. And then the elbow starts to lead back, so the hand forearm still has not gone vertical on that one. So your major thing is just to get that high elbow catch and hold the vertical arm position through the stroke. That should be a big speed improvement.